So, I'm new to this whole thing. I'm just trying to make a video right now. Just talking about a lot of problems that it's not even problems, just like confusion that I've gotten about the gym and fitness. And last year I got my personal trainer certificate. I've been trying to do fitness stuff, but I just, I'm not really into the whole commercial training thing. Like, it's cool or whatever, but I really just like training my friends and family and everything. And I just thought it'd be cool to share some things on here. Like, some people I know, friends, family could look at this, or even anyone, get some tips from it. And I really don't even care how many people see it. As long as people are seeing it, someone's getting a new perspective. And that's another thing I wanted to say was, everything on here is just my opinion. It's my opinion. You can take it however you want it. You can take it as advice. You can take it as just a new perspective. You can just take it as my opinion. Like, probably ain't gonna want to watch it if it's just my opinion, but everyone has their opinion, and that's why we have comments. So if you have a different perspective and you want me to see your perspective, put it in the comments. Everyone's opinion matters. So yeah, there's just a few things that I was going to talk about fitness-wise, and things concerns that people have had about training or nutrition and everything, and just tips to get better, overall. And one thing I was going to say about my channel, I've seen a lot of people that are actually natural on social media, on whatever, and they're saying that 90% of these people they know in LA or wherever, they're not actually natural. And like, I believe I think they're telling the truth. And I'm not huge into the whole online, like, fitness influencer thing, or whatever, Instagram, social media. Like, I'm not really into social media a lot. And so I don't really keep up with it. But even in my local gym, like, even close friends I have, they're using stuff. And it's hard when you're trying to work out these people, or you end up comparing yourself to those people. And like, I'm not that way. Like, I don't compare myself to people a lot, but it's hard. Like, when you go work out with someone that's even just a close friend of yours, and they're starting to use stuff, and they're lifting more than you, they're getting bigger than you and everything, and it's just hard. And one thing I wanted to say was, just don't compare yourself to those people. Don't compare yourself to people that are using things, or other people. Like, don't compare yourself to them. You're your own person, and it's your choice to stay natural. One thing about this channel too is like I'm natural. There's supplements I use, and I'll talk about that more in other videos, but I'm fully natural. I don't take testosterone or anything, and I don't really care to, so it's whatever. But yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to really highlight about me and my videos, is I'm not on anything. Like, if you're trying to find somebody, take tips from, or that is natural and they're telling the truth, I'm natural. So I ain't ever done anything, and I ain't planning on it. So first thing I was going to talk about with starting working out, and I'll probably title this video like how to go about starting your lifting, or how to go about starting your lifting journey, or something like that. First thing I'm going to say is really focus, especially in the beginning, and really anytime if you haven't started doing this, but start focusing on your compound lifts. Compound lift is your bench, your squat, your deadlift, your barbell shoulder press, basically your heavy lift. The lift that you're gonna go heavy on and works the entirety of the muscle. So yeah, bench, squat for your legs, deadlift, back and glutes and everything, and shoulder press, things like that. Prioritize going heavy on those, because it's the truth. The more strength you have, you need the muscle for the strength, if you know what I'm saying. You need a lot of muscle to have a lot of strength, basically. So if you're gonna be strong on a bench or whatever, you're gonna need you ain't gonna see a lot of really skinny guys that are benching a ton. It's just not something you see. So prioritize that. I'd say do like 4 or 5 sets of, if you want to go a little lighter, maybe 5 to 6 reps. What I'd do is like a pyramid set. So you'd start and you do 4 to 5 sets, and then your first set you do 5 or 6 reps. Maybe second set you do 4 or 5 reps. Third set 3-4 reps, and then the last set like 2 reps, maybe 3 reps. Get heavier as you go. So next thing is just tracking. So track those. Track your lifts. I do that a lot. Track your bench. Make sure you're going up every time. Every time you go to the gym, like every time you go to the gym and you do chest, or every time you go do legs, make sure you're going up in your bench, going up in your squat, you know, everything. And nutrition too. Track it. Track most things you're eating, and just stay within those macros. And you can even look up, like you can look up calorie calculator online to figure out what surplus you should be in, you know, what your maintenance is, what deficit you should be in if you're trying to lose weight. And the next thing was really, to go along with the tracking, was make sure you're getting your protein, because that's amazing. And I ain't trying to simplify anything too much, and I ain't trying to overcomplicate anything too much. And because you definitely don't want to overcomplicate. So yeah, you want to get your protein, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you're 160 pounds, get 160 grams of protein. That you'll at least be maintaining. I would say get a little more than that if you're trying to bulk up. Maybe like 170 if you weigh 160 pounds. But, so yeah, that's huge, huge. Make sure you're getting your protein. Next thing, like I was talking about, you know, us being natural lifters. Whenever I started, a lot of times, I would look up programs online. I look up everything free I could get online, you know, and programs are one of the big things. And it's hard because, I mean, as you progress too, you want to start finding programs that are more volume, and this kind of came to me. It's kind of an epiphany I had not that long ago. But you just got to think about, as a natural lifter, you're not going to be lifting the same way someone that's enhanced is going to be lifting. It's 2 different types of training, you know. So someone that's enhanced can do a lot more volume, a lot more sets, a lot more, you know, intensity in one day than someone who's not, because they can recover a lot. Like, that's the whole point of steroids. You can recover a lot faster, you know, grow a lot quicker. And so, as a natural lifter, my tip to you would be, look up online. You know, still try to keep a good amount of volume. Don't be going like, you know, 10 sets or whatever, unless you're going super, super intense. But, you know, look up something, 15, maybe to 20 at most sets, and look up natural programs. A program for, you can still look up free ones, but look up a program for a natural lifter, specifically for a natural lifter. Because that's the thing, is like a lot of these programs online, you know, I always thought of Arnold or Ronnie Coleman, or these guys that won so many Olympias. I thought of them as the best. You know, they're the greatest bodybuilders of all time. And so I want to be doing what they're doing. Well, the problem is, if you're doing what they're doing, they're enhanced. They can recover a lot faster than you. They can grow a lot faster than you. If you're doing what they're doing, you're going to overtrain. And I've done that. I've worked out so much to the point where I've overtrained and I've atrophied. And that's where you're losing muscle. You're not gaining nothing. So you want to keep it, you know, enough volume, but not to where you don't want to underdo it or overdo it, and really don't want to overdo it. Honestly, it'd probably be especially if you're trying to bulk up, it'd probably be better if you're under. But you know, if you're doing like 12 to 15 sets, just go to failure. Go as intense as you can, and lift heavy in your compound lifts. Always lift heavy in your compound lifts. Yeah, really, the last thing I was gonna say is just don't overthink it. Alright, so this is the outro of the video. I didn't really do much of an introduction in the beginning, but my name is Peyton Neely. I've been lifting like 5+ years. And I have a NASM personal trainer certificate. So, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty qualified in this department. And I've gotten a lot of questions from friends and family about lifting and even lifestyle stuff, and so I just thought I'd put it on here for, you know, anyone to see, for them to see, for anyone. Yeah, so I'll need to figure out what day is going to be posting and how often, but probably be once a week, but I'll have to let y'all know what day in the next video. Yeah, I got a lot of ideas in the works, and I just need to film them, so I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, and yeah, keep fucking grinding.